me in commentary is Cricket Badgers Adit and Will as well. So great to have you guys in commentary. Bit of a rain delay. It's all very, very disappointing, but I'm very, very excited to see this match come along. It's going to be a very tight rivalry, that's for sure.
Yeah, hello to all my viewers who have just joined from my stream, which has just gone live now. Might be coming in now.
It's a big rivalry.
Yeah.
West Indies, England. A lot of history made in this series. All of that.
It's a very interesting series to watch out for.
Hopefully players not too far away. Let's join up with the Cricket Badgers. Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. So we're through both streams, aren't we?
Yeah.
So this is also being streamed onto the Cricket Badgers great channel, their account. So we're ready for our pre-game discussion, as they say.
So who do you think's been doing really well on this match? Which players do you guys think?
I think, that's a tough one.
I think last test, Ben Stokes.
And some quickly in the live chat before we get to it, Ned Squad says hi, and so does Pirate Phil say sup.
Yeah.
Say hello, ahoy,
guys.
Who has done well in this series? That is a very big question. I think there's been a lot of good contribution. I think one thing, Stokes is always doing well at random times.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to refer back to statistics, that's for sure. I think Joe Root's been a little bit disappointing. I mean, I ate cricket in a live chat yesterday, I think, was talking about it. But who has done well? Sibley has been a mix of good and bad. Like, he's been getting out for ducks, but he's also been scoring hundreds. Same with, I'd say, Rory Burns.
I don't think Rory Burns has had that innings yet, though, like Sibley has.
Ollie Pope as well scored a fantastic 91. I would have expected him to score a little bit more, but there you go. That's a sad way to finish for the youngsters' innings, but he's certainly done quite well. Josh Butler's not too bad.
Yeah.
And currently England declared with, for top three did a fantastic job. Rory Burns, Dom Sibley and Joe Root. Now West Indies are under big pressure. So there's a lot of good players we've seen this series, and I want to hear from you guys in the live chat who you think was the best player.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that I have been looking at and I've been saying they're doing well, and then they do a poor innings, and I'm like, are they not well?
I think
Pirate Thrill says Sibley is a leg side lammy. That's an interesting description. I would say he's definitely a massive leg side player, but talking about good players in the series, he's been pretty decent, hasn't he?
Sibley's been okay, but I think the Ducks have been, it's like he's like a duck 100 type player. And I mentioned this in the Underrated Cricketer series. A lot of them find themselves being underrated. Damian Martin, from back in the day, certainly found himself in that position. Duck 100, that type of player.
Yeah.
I think Butler's in that sort of form at the moment. He seems to just about keep himself in the team. Like he gets to that point where people are saying drop him, and then he has that good innings which keeps him in the team.
And then you find players who work on consistency, such as Ricky Ponting. Like, he scored basically a 50 every match, but you couldn't expect him to score a 200 every match, every now and then. He would score a 200 every 10 matches rather than every 3 or 4 matches. So he was a great player, but he was consistent at a certain number. So that is interesting. But I'm actually going to check what is Sibley's average. That is a big question for all of you to hear. So I'm going to go to my statistics here. Sibley averages 42 with the bat. So, yes, he's been getting dismissed for ducks, but Sibley actually hasn't been doing too bad. I think, batting-wise, or is it 36 he averages? 36, that was my mistake. Pardon me there.
Is he average 42 in first-class cricket?
That's in Test cricket.
What is he average in first class?
So it's not a
I
bad
don't.
start. I would say he needs to work on his consistency, obviously, but I think it's an alright start for a new player.
Oh, I think it's a very good start for a new player to have scored. I mean, he scored 2 centuries already for England in not many games, a few 50s as well. Not many openers come straight into the squad and do that.
Yeah, definitely. So who do you guys think is going to be man of the series?
Right, in the live chat, I'm not sure. I reckon probably Broad, although I think the efforts from Ollie Pope should be congratulated in this third test, especially if England win. Now, I'm reading the live chat, and I'm hearing things in your live chat. Broad with 8, Pirate Phil saying Sibley is a leg side Lammy. He's also saying Broad with an 8er. And he's also saying Sibley can't play spin. What do you reckon of that?
Oh, that's the interesting claim there. I think with the spinners, he was sort of indecisive about whether he was going to go for it or not go for it. But generally, you can't fault him. He's been really trying really well, and he's put in a couple of really good performances, hasn't he, with that 100? So maybe they'll work him out in the future. Maybe some spin bowlers will work out his weaknesses and he'll become a bunny. But for now, I don't think there's much you can fault about his batting. Do you have anything?
I'm going to try stream it. I'm going to try to put it on my channel. Hold it.
Do you have anything?
Well, I think just quickly here, I have something quickly I need to say. I think Sibley won't do too well in places like India and Pakistan, but I think he'll produce some very good cricket in places like England and Australia. That's just my opinion. Like those pacey wickets he'll do really well in.
Yeah. And of the bowlers, Jason Holder did really well this series, didn't he? Maybe not so much in this test match, but generally he's been doing pretty well.
I think England should have never dropped Stuart Broad. I think at the moment he's one of the best bowlers in Test cricket, and he's proved that in the series.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a mistake for the first Test match. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Ethan, would you agree?
Yeah, I think Broad is certainly a great player, and they're often grouping Anderson and Broad together. Now, I think he's 2 years younger than Broad, and I think Broad's 2 years younger than Anderson, as you said as well.
Yeah.
How can you group them?
4 years younger, yeah. Not even that, yeah, even more.
I think Anderson's like 38, Broad's like 34.
Yeah, but yeah, I think to add on to Tyre at the same time, they have to play together, you know. But they're actually very different bowlers, aren't they? And very different cricketers.
So the statistics say that Broad is 34 years of age and Anderson is 37. So 37-year-old, pretty consistent Anderson, although he had a bit of an injury problem in the 2019 Ashes. Broad's going quite well at 34. There's a funny song I remember from 2013, Dennis Carhart, his guy did cricket parodies a few years back.
Yeah,
he did Why Didn't Broad Work?
Yeah,
do you remember
I've seen that one. Yeah. If it wasn't for copyright, I would play that now on loop until the rain goes away. But we'll be back with a bit more coverage after a short ad now.
I'm trying to download Stream Labs OBS.
Alright, and welcome back to the stream after that quick ad. So pop it in live chat what your questions are about this game. If you have any thoughts on who's going to be player of the series. I think we all pretty much know who's going to win this test match. Weather permitting, though, you can't rule out a little bit of a rain tomorrow as well. Do you think West Indies will be looking for the draw here, really pushing for trying to get out and survive day 5 tomorrow if it rains all day today?
I think the West Indies have a better form of defence for the West Indies is attack for me.
Have certainly got it will be very, very exciting to see a bit of rain, even though rain's boring. We get to have a bit more likely of a draw, so there's something for West Indies fans and neutral viewers to be excited about.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I wanted it to be quite close on day 5, actually. That would be quite nice to see kind of them battling out for a draw, if you know what I mean.
I love that battle in the middle. It is just incredible to watch. It's just like bang, bang, bang. And everything you see, everything you hear, it's all absolutely crazy. It is fantastic to watch.
Well, I'm going to start the live on my channel.
Yeah, let's get some more people in. It's great. Pirate Thrill thinks that Pirate Thrill in the live chat thinks that Broad is the 3rd greatest fast bowler in history. What do you think about that?
3rd?
Yeah.
Who's behind who?
Yeah, who is that behind? I'd quite like to see, so we could have a debate about who you think should be ahead.
Hang on.
So, as we're waiting for some... Yep.
Advert problems, because I had a 30-second ad on, so I think I put it on a few seconds before. Hard to
no
coordinate.
problem.
Okay, sorry viewers.
Yeah.
Apology to the viewers.
So, as we're waiting for the rain to subside a little bit, I will get you guys an update on how the weather's getting better and what difference is happening. But for now, I'd quite like to show you a new video that is going to be coming out very soon on my channel. So I'll be premiering it during this live stream so you guys can have a check. And it's called How I Do a Cricket Net Session. And I'll just play it now. I put on a 4-minute ad because it's like a match. Hello and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that short video. It will be on my channel soon, so you guys got a sneak peek of that video before it's actually coming out. And I took that time to do a bit of research into the weather forecast. So as I'm checking now, the forecast for 2 p.m. is 87% rain, 86% for 3 p.m. and then every hour it goes 85, 78, 65, 50, 33, 19, 12, but that's after the game is finished. So it seems like we're going to get very little play, if not any, but don't worry, as I think Will's busy on tomorrow, but maybe he can join us for a couple of hours, but I think he's busy. But Analog TV and a couple of other commentators will be joining us tomorrow as well to review an exciting final day, which hopefully isn't marginalized by rain, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. We'll get a really close game day tomorrow rather than England easily running away with it. But obviously it's a bit disappointing today. So we'll just have to hope for the best and hope that the forecasts are wrong, but it doesn't look very great at the moment. So I'm just going to open the floor to you guys. Pirate Thrill says in the chat, why England, I think he means the England management, rather than the FC system, or first class system, I think he means, churns out mediocre batsmen. Why do you think that they, personally, so if I go first, I think it's probably partly with the pitches, maybe, because there's not many spinning pitches in county cricket, so maybe they don't have experience with subcontinental pitches. But other than that, I think it's just the interest for cricket has gone down a little bit, hasn't it? Maybe it's a thing to do with training, bowlers, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think I'm live on my... Hold up, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Go on. What do you think about England churning out mediocre batsmen? Do you think it's a result of pitches at Eton? Do you have anything to say about that? Do you think it's a result of pitches or something else?
I think it's a lot to do with television. Now, this is going to be a big comment, but pay TV is really damaging the live cricket and stuff, and younger people aren't seeing cricket as much. That's the first problem. The second problem is they're preparing pitches that are for pace only. Like, that's where all the criticism for what Sibley is doing with the bat and why it is said to be so bad. Don't you agree?
Yeah. And Pirate Thrill has said in the chat T20, which I think is also a valid argument. Maybe T20 has had a poor effect on batsmen, and that's leading to churning out poor Test cricketers. Would you agree with that statement?
I do love T20, but I think I would agree. I love T20 a lot. I think it's a lot of entertainment. But what T20 is doing here is we see 2005 to 2007 was a fantastic Test cricket. Then T20, the IPL, T20 internationals came massively into effect. All of a sudden, the quality of Test cricket declined over time. It's a fairly accurate statement, I must say. However, T20 is entertaining, but I think one days don't play much effect on Tests, but T20 certainly do. Do you agree?
Yeah, agreed, definitely. So, if you guys have any other discussions you wanted to talk about, please pop them in the chat so that we can talk about them. Any questions, anything really. Nothing much else to say, I guess. James Vince is such class but poor record. I think he's just one of those, Pirate Throw, thanks for the comment. I think he's just one of those batsmen that looks really good, but just, he gets a start and he stays in, but he doesn't go on and push on to those big scores. He finds ways of getting out, and I think a bit of that is resilience, actually. You see guys like Ben Stokes, even Dom Sibley to an extent. They're not easy on the eye, but they still get runs in some way, shape or form.
Yeah. Wait, sorry guys, I'm just... I'm really confused with this.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think Will's a bit new to the streaming business, you know.
Yeah, so if you're watching my live, I'm sorry about the
no problem with
screen.
that. For a few minutes, you can transfer over to mine or Analog TV Ethan's streams. But
yeah,
I'm sure we'll get it sorted out soon. So make sure to grab your friends who are probably crying somewhere because England's a bit of rain dance here. Unfortunately, as I look out my window, I can see quite a bit of rain out there. And my cricket match that was meant to happen this evening was cancelled as well. So, obviously not great. But join us. Make sure to get your friends in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because it really helps us out. And get your friends in. We'll all have a quick chat about what you think about this series. And just a casual chat, I guess, about cricket.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll just take a short ad break and we'll come back in half a minute.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers. All-Stars team is that they really got tired in the second half.
It says
so
please remember to like, favorite and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
And our featured channels.
Hold on.
Black Tick Icewave. Cricket Badges. Cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys. If you're watching.
Go to Cool Boy Superhuman. Great channel.
Play for this.
Alright.
Subscribe. It's a Cool Boy Superhuman.
So thank you for from that ad. Just a little bit of a promo from Ethan there on that ad. So AA Cricket says with a angry face, mind you, when is the rain gonna stop? If you know English weather, probably never. Although Manchester does have quite a few passing showers, but that's not what the forecast says for today. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna get much cricket. So, no. Ethan, we might as well have a discussion about what is your favourite cricket memory. Let's go with that. So, obviously, we've had a long time since cricket has happened. What do you think, in your memory of cricket, what has been the standout moment for you?
Hang on. My standout moment. Like, is this watching cricket or playing cricket or either?
Watching, probably. 'Cause, yeah.
Probably when I first got into the cricket and I saw Australia win the Ashes. And I have to bring this up because there's a lot of English viewers and I just want to make it a bit funny. Australia winning the Ashes.
Yeah.
Mine's got to be last year. I went to day 4 Headingley. Ben Stokes.
Oh, that must have been great. Josh says in the chat, Sibley is the most exciting cricketer alive. I beg to differ. It's a little bit... I think that's a bit sarcastic, but Sibley makes me want to curl up in a ball and die. He's that kind of a cricketer. But he gets his runs, so can't fault him. As long as he keeps getting those runs, then you can't fault him for the way he plays.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's
and
a
just
bit
in
of a
my
joke.
live chat, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
In my live chat, Josh says Sibley has the fastest strike rate of any cricketer, absolute free scoring legend.
Yeah, I think.
What do you think about that?
I think Josh is having a bit of banter here on both the chats. Sibley is definitely not a high scoring cricketer. He's generally one of those ones that when you're watching, you kind of turn off the TV and go to sleep, really. But he gets his runs, so he's doing the job for England, really, but I think Josh is having a bit of banter there. It certainly was a little bit tiring to watch him bat yesterday.
Well, as an England, as a Warwickshire fan, he is one of my favourite cricketers, but I do agree, he does play very slow, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
he's, in terms of entertainment value, probably not the best, but the England cricket team wants to win cricket matches, so he's doing his job, isn't he? So that's all right. So
Definitely.
let's discuss the declaration last evening. What do you guys think about that?
I think it was
Well, I
it was
think
a good decision.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you think it came too early or too soon, analog TV, Ethan? Or do you think it was just right?
it was a little bit early, if not just right. Now, because how was England supposed to predict how much rain there was going to be in the following day? So I think it was a very, very good decision. Although it was very early, it'll be left to judge whether it's very early or not. The rain could get in play and be grinding down to the last day where they need 390 to win. Like, that'd be pretty embarrassing, in my opinion, if it's a draw because they didn't declare late early enough.
I think
Which
that's a
I
good
think
point
Joe
because
Root has solved the problem.
I think they did declare yesterday, but that shows the modern sort of technology really because in the 60s and 70s, that kind of era of cricket, it was unheard of to declare based on a weather prediction. Like you would never do that, but now you see with the modern technology of forecasting and everything, they can actually take the weather into account as part of their strategy.
Yeah.
Now, Sir Banter from the live, Joss in my live chat has said it's relaxing. Watch Dom Siblings to add your baby to sleep or put your baby to sleep. And then he says Raheem Cornwall will score a triple ton and Joe Root will just regret his decision.
Yes, of course. The big man Raheem, he's got to get the triple century, hasn't he?
I think this guy's a bit of a joker.
Yeah. Bit of bants here in the live chat. So I think on Sky Sports now they're showing the highlights for, is it the previous game? Or maybe this game earlier on. And you just, if you look at it, you see Jason Holder's wearing about 7 caps, is it?
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a box on his head or something.
So, who do you think, what innings has been the best innings of the series so far, would you say?
Probably just in terms of how good he looked and the entertainment value of it all, I'd probably say Stokes, the last test match, was really good. I'd say he looked really fluent in the way he was playing. It was a high-octane cricket, I'd say.
Yeah.
So on that note, we'll just take a short ad break there, and we'll be back in a few seconds. See you.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers All-Stars team. Is
Right.
that they really
Still-
got tired in the second half.
How do I write something
So
on
they-
this screen?
Like, favorite, and subscribe.
Do you have a look at my screen?
And our feature channels. Black Tick Iceway. Cricket badges. Cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
Go to Cool Boy Superhuman. Great channel.
Play for this. Alright. Subscribe. It's a Cool Boy Superhuman.
Welcome back if you were just joining us on the stream after that short ad break. Pirate Thrill says that I think we're having a few technical difficulties here, so I think we'll just take a couple of seconds to try and sort those out, so bear with us. I think my Streamlabs has crashed.
This guy's... I'm not sure how to make does the screen look like? I'm really confused. How do I add like an image?
Hello to viewers on my channel. I think the technical difficulties have sorted themselves out. I'm just going to do a few tests to check. Do you think tomorrow will be bad with the weather? I think it's going to be pretty. The forecast is looking okay. Yeah, the forecast is looking okay, but there does seem to be a little bit of rain lurking around for the next test match. I mean, for the next day. Sorry, what am I talking about? I'm not sure who's probably Sibley's been good. How many hundreds is I'm not sure. It's difficult to decide. What do you think, Ethan? I'll probably go with your answer. Not sure who's yeah? Good choice. Interesting choices. Shy Hope, 100%. Oh, there's an interesting comment in the chat now. So Egg Cricket's already said that do you think tomorrow's will be bad with the weather? We'll take a short ad break in a minute to show you one of the new videos on our channel. But before then, I will search it up during that ad break. But Pirate Thrill, he says Windy's batsmen will fold in under one session. They've certainly been pretty fragile, I have to say that. Yeah. Their batting has been up and down a little bit in the series, hasn't it? It was great in the first test match because they all chipped in. It wasn't one batsman carrying the team. But then in the second test match, we saw that it was quite like if they lost a few wickets, then they would just collapse. Like there's always that possibility. And I was really impressed with their batting in the first test, but it just didn't carry through to the second test match. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about in the live chat? I'm just wondering and make sure to get all your friends to join the live stream because it really helps us out. If there's any other things that you wanted to discuss, pop them in the chat and we will talk about them. For Air Cricket, I am going to get the weather forecast for tomorrow. Actually, let's look at the live footage here coming in from Sky Sports right now. The rain has stopped, thankfully. The umpires are walking out to the middle with some umbrellas and checking and inspecting the pitch. This is big news here. The rain has stopped, so I think they are checking what's happening here. There's some brighter signs. Some of the sheets have been removed. The clouds look okay. So so they're saying it will look about one and a half hours before they'll get underway because of all the drainage and everything if there's no more rains. But from the direction the wind's coming from, it does look pretty wet. So we might get some cricket, but it's looking very interesting here. And with that, I will get the weather forecast for tomorrow on you after a quick ad break where I will show you the video. I made a video a couple of weeks ago, and it's really interesting about how I do a net session. You might find it useful while watching along. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll put it on now and enjoy. So Cricket, can you upload this as video? I understand it's a bit laggy. I just wanted to show you as a preview, but it will be uploaded as a video later on. I just wanted to show it as a preview, just as a little ad in the break. So enjoy what you can. I understand the lag's a little bit, but it will be uploaded later on as a proper video. Cheers, Cricket. Classy batting is a nice compliment. Hello and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that short preview that I showed you guys there. So, if Rainwatch fans, here's the latest. So there's been a few pictures from the ground, and it looks pretty soggy. The main, what I can tell you from the pictures, the square looks pretty soggy, and the rain stopped for now. So the ground stuff are slowly coming on to the pitch, but we're not sure how it's going to be. So it's going to be slightly interesting to see what's going to happen after the break. England have got their confidence back, though. A Cricket says Pakistan has a good bowling. I think England v Pakistan is going to be a really good series to watch out for. Pirates Thrill thinks that England are going to win 2-0. So, Ethan and Will, can you give your thoughts on that?
England winning 2-0.
Pakistan.
England versus Pakistan, yeah. What do you guys think about that series?
I think it'll be very interesting. I think Pakistan will push England more than the West Indies have. I think it'll be a lot closer series. But I think England would be the favourites, as they are coming into this game with some sort of form, whereas Pakistan aren't.
That's interesting analysis there. Vinod in the chat says something in Hindi. I'm really not sure because I don't speak Hindi. If someone could translate in the chat, that would be much appreciated. But if you want an update on the weather that's going on right now, it's quite the rain has stopped, but covers are still on. Ground staff are starting to come on the pitch. So we might see a resume, but they need to drain the pitch, right? So they need to drain the covers and everything. So it will take about an hour, I reckon. If we get play, it will be around tea time, but there may be more showers coming up there. Dicharaj Saswadi says, what do you think about the IPL happening in UAE? I think it's going to be really interesting. It'll be different, but obviously it's not going to be the same with the same Indian fans and the same fan base, but no IPL is much worse than an IPL abroad, and they've done it before, so I don't think there's going to be too many logistical issues with that, so it should be okay for that. Pirate Thrill is very optimistic, saying that England will rack up 3 500 plus scores against Pakistan. That's optimistic from you, Pirate Thrill. I think that it's going to be a close series. I'm not sure if your optimism is correct, but I do think that they are going to push Pakistan, and Pakistan are going to push England. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than you're suggesting, but it'll be a good series. Obviously, I'm backing England, but we'll see how Pakistan do. Aditya says, translation from Hindi. Go ahead. Yeah. Please translate, because I'd quite like to see what Vinod has to say. Vinod, by the way, we'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It really helps out our channel if you're a new viewer coming to our channel. A Cricket says, if England bowls, it will be overcast, and then England bowlers will have all of it. Yeah, I think it will be tough conditions for West Indies to bat in this match. But it's going to be tough, but I think West Indies will be hoping that it's a little bit of a washout today, so they can have a fight for the draw tomorrow. Sorry, Will. Can you repeat that? You just cut out there.
Oh, what are your guys' thoughts on the England ODI squad to play Ireland? They've announced a 14-man squad.
So would you like to read that out then, Will?
Okay, so Owen Morgan's the captain, Moeen Ali vice-captain, and then you've got Johnny Bairstow, Tom Banton, Sam Billings, Tom Curran, Liam Dawson, Joe Denley, Zaki Mahmood, Adil Rashid, Jason Roy, Reece Topley, James Vince, and David Willey.
That's a good squad. There's some new names there that I don't know why they've. Topley, I thought he was out of the side. I didn't think they would bring him back into the squad. What do you think, Will? Do you have any questions? And also, quickly to Aditya, the translation doesn't seem to have come through. Like, I think you might have accidentally not pressed send or something. But if you could type it in again, that would be very much appreciated. Vinod, again, just make sure to subscribe as it really helps us out. Go on then, Will. So what do you think about the squad?
I mean, I think it's stronger than I originally thought it would be. I thought they would give a few other players like the likes of Henry Brooks, Sam Hain, and Tom Helm a chance. But also, I don't think it's the strongest it can be. Obviously, there's no Stokes, Wokes, all the test players, none of them are in. I'm not too sure. I can't. I don't really know. They're just giving a few players a go.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to see a few more younger players instead of like the Johnny Bairstow, Moeen Ali, and Joe Denley.
I'm not sure about. So I really don't like the selection of Joe Denley and Reece Topley because they're really it's really been it's because they're quite old players right now, aren't they? They're in the past their prime, so I don't think they have a position in the T20 side anymore. I don't think they should. So Raid is going on in England, but it's stopped in India.
I found some.
Oh, so Vinod, you were saying that.
I found out.
That's all right. I was just gonna answer Vinod. Yeah, it's stopped in India. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. Well, it's stopped now, but the covers are still on. It's unfortunate. Anyway, Ethan, what were you gonna say?
So I'm reading out the squad here, and ECB have also named Richard Gleeson, Lewis Gregory, and Liam Livingston as reserve players for the series. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I don't think they'll get featured that much. They're just that even if they do come into the squad, I don't think they'll play. It is a 14-man squad. So I don't think they'll really have anything. They won't get a game.
So just addressing my chat now, A Cricket says, I like Tom Banton. Definitely a talent to watch out for. He is probably the next Josh Butler, would you say? Really good bat.
Yeah.
Well, I
definitely.
saw Tom Banton in the Big Bash, and he had a fantastic effort for the Brisbane Heat. He's a pretty skilled player. There's a lot to know about him, and he's only 21, considerably, so he has a bit of a future, that's for sure. He debuted his first match against South Africa on the 4th of February 2020.
That is a really good point from Pirates though there, that Dawid Malan is not in the squad, is he?
No.
That's really unusual because he was. I thought the England management was starting to value him as a proper like T20 player. He was with that New Zealand tour, and then I'm not sure if he came to South Africa, but especially with that New Zealand tour, I think he was established in the T20 side. So that's especially considering some of the younger, inexperienced players that they've played, and even the older ones like Denley. I'm surprised they haven't put Dawid Malan in that squad.
Yeah, but it is an ODI squad,
agree with
not a
you.
T20.
So in the ODI squad, right? He wasn't even picked as a reserve. So the ECB named Lewis Gregory and Liam Livingston as reserve. They didn't even name him as a reserve.
Dawid Malan should still be above Joe Denley in the ODI pecking order, shouldn't he?
Yeah, well, personally, yes, but I think I don't really know why Joe Denley is in there. I mean, did he play in New Zealand or South Africa? I don't think he had a great series in either. And he is getting on a bit, so I'm not too sure.
All right.
Someone in my live chat, Mohammed Iqbal, says hi. Hello to you.
Yeah, hello, Mohammed Iqbal. If you'd like to join our stream instead, you might want to ditch Will. I'm joking. Anyway, on my stream, we'll just take a quick break with an ad, and we'll be back after a short break. So, could you repeat that for viewers in my chat there? Could you repeat that? So you just saying
winter in Australia.
So you're just saying to Ethan what it's like in Australia right now?
Yeah.
So it's winter in Australia. So we're going to play cricket in the summer, although we're a bit frustrated about how Australia-Afghanistan's in the WACA. We're also frustrated about how the T20 World Cup is postponed to next year. Like, it's a bit annoying, but it's obviously going to be convenient for the AFL, which is our national sport, which use cricket venues, to be able to achieve the venues that are needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
AFL's been delayed on.
Another big news from the cricketing world is that I think Will mentioned, didn't he, that he was going down to a cricket match tomorrow, but I think it's big news that there was the first live sporting event in the UK has happened with a crowd. So the first event with a crowd has happened. So it was a county match. I'm not sure between who, but it was a county match, and I think it was yesterday or today. I'm not sure, but one of those days, and they allowed limited spectators to test out the social distancing and things. And I'd like to mention Pirate Thrill in the chat. So he's first said that Ben Duckett is talent, which definitely I agree with. Phil Salt, Sam Billings, Lewis Gregory, and Liam Livingston should be automatic picks. I'm not sure how they're going to fit all of them in, but for me, the best pick from those four is Salt, Livingston, and Gregory. I think Sam Billings has had his chance, so I think they probably need to try those other three if they're going to drop one of those three. And Pirates, quite rightly, Denley brings. I'm not sure what they can get from a different batsman that they can't get what they can get from Denley, which they can't get from a different batsman. So I'm unsure as to why he's in the squad. So what do you think about cricket returning then to the crowds? So tell us about you're going to a county match tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah. It'll be really interesting to see what it's going to be like. I think there's 1,000 in the stadium. I mean, Edgbaston holds 25,000, so very little amount of people. I'm very, very interested to see.
So were you invited?
In Australia, I'm sorry to interrupt. We have 25,000 people going to a derby. In Australia, we have 25,000 people go to a footy match with a 60,000 seat stadium. So we're way ahead of this. So I think most. Sorry, like what you say. So we're going to talk quickly about what was happening. So in England, they're very, very behind with the virus. And he's getting very active in the live chat. He was saying Salt was trash in the BBL. And he's also saying all these guys are trash apart from Banton. This experimental squad was trash. Oh my goodness.
That's interesting. But I think because England are probably a bit like that we're playing Ireland, so I think that because they're not a top ranking team, I think they probably thought let's give some experimentation. And I think different people have different opinions, but I think you need to balance experimentation of new players with retaining that same level of skill that can beat opponents.
I mean, I think that England squad is more than capable of beating Ireland. Sorry. But I think I would have liked to see a few younger players in the squad to play Ireland. I mean, it weren't ever going to be the top players, but I think it's a good opportunity to have a look at the likes of Henry Brooks and a few Pat Brown and a few younger players.
So Pirates Rule says Melbourne in our chat. I'm not sure. Do you mean like should they play there or something? I'm not sure. Can you please clarify so we can answer? And everyone in the chat, make sure you pass on your this video to all your friends and family who like cricket, so we can get as many as bored cricket lovers to the stream.
Right, guys, I'm probably going to have to end my stream here. I'm going to have to go.
That's no problem. Will you still be able to commentate on this stream?
Not right now. I might come back on later.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much for having me on your stream, and thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone who's joined my stream. I might come back on later. This was just a bit of a experiment for me.
But I think if you want some tips, I can show you. But I'll just you'll learn as you go along. Though there's tips on YouTube on how to do stuff, so I think you'll work it out. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Will. Check out Will's channel. It's called Will Burford. Thank you for coming on the stream. I think we may end soon because the weather is not looking too good in terms of forecast. But we'll have to wait and watch. And we may end a bit early today, but we will have a stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. And with that, if you haven't already, I'm just going to show you a short video that I had created a couple of weeks ago, but I am going to be putting it on my channel soon. But for you, the viewers, I am going to put a quick preview of the channel. So here's a quick preview before it actually goes up on the channel. So I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hello to all the viewers on right now. There's just some news from the Old Trafford that there will be a pitch inspection at 3 p.m. and after that the umpires will decide whether play is to restart. If the pitch inspection determines that it's not ready for play to restart, then I think we will end the stream and we'll be back tomorrow morning with the exciting final day of cricket. But if you have any questions until then, pop them in chat and me and Ethan will answer them while he's still here.
Hello.
So, is there any topics you wanted to discuss, Ethan, about series or cricket in general?
Well, I don't have much time. It probably have to be on to just you now because I need to go to bed very, very soon.
Yeah, no problem.
But,
so thanks for joining us.
This has been a very interesting series.
Thanks for joining us, Ethan. It's very nice of you to.
You're welcome.
To join the stream. So we'll see you next time.
I'm going to play your stream through my channel as well.
Yeah, but it's obviously not too great today with the very little cricket. Absolutely none, actually. So, but I'm sure tomorrow the stream
the time zone as well.
Much better, the stream tomorrow, and we'll have much more organisation because we'll actually have some cricket
By the way,
to a report. But
the viewers on my channel, you won't. The viewers on my channel, I'm here, but you won't hear me. The stream will continue, but you won't hear me. Just hear the cricket badges because I'll be asleep and it'll be all auto-piloted. So make sure that you don't say anything silly while you put an ad on, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Because,
I'll see you then, Ethan. Good night.
Don't put on the ad breaks on. Be careful.
Yeah. So I will see you.
Talk during your channel's ad breaks, maybe or something like that. Sorry.
Yeah. I will see you next time, Ethan. Have a good night.
I will.
And you'll be on the commentary team tomorrow. All right.
Definitely.
Hopefully we'll get some nice cricket tomorrow. So, bye.
Yeah.
And as Ethan just leaves, we're just going to put on a quick ad break and I will return shortly after.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers. All-Stars team is that they really got tired in the second half. So
please remember to like, favorite and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
And our feature channels. Black Tick Icewave. Cricket badges. Cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
So, to Cool Boy Superhuman. Great channel.
Play for this. Alright. Subscribe to the Cool Boy Superhuman.
Thank you to Analog TV for joining us on the stream. Welcome to any viewers that are coming. In terms of news, the forecast is not looking great, and there is a pitch inspection at 3 because the rain has stopped a little bit, but it doesn't look too good in terms of the forecast. If you guys have any questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, pop them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll probably end the stream around 3 p.m. when that pitch inspection does happen. thanks to the viewers who are sticking with us. I'm just going to show you now a short preview of a video that is upcoming on my channel. I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome back to our viewers from all over the world. Siddhartha Bhattacharya asks from, sorry, I butchered your name. Siddhartha Bhattarai I think that's how you pronounce it. Where are you from? He asks. And I am from England, so the UK, so where the test match is happening. And if you'd like an update on how it's going, the pitch inspection is at 3 p.m. because the rain has stopped a little bit. If I get the weather forecast up for you now, then we can check the weather forecast. But in the meantime, make sure to subscribe because it really helps out our channel. And I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe because it really, it just helps out our channel really. And if I get up the weather forecast for you, it's a 90% rain, 97% rain now, 92% at 4 p.m., 75, 63, 49, and then 33. Which city? It's near London, Siddhartha Bhattarai. It's in London. Can you please say if you subscribe because it really helps out our channel. We do commentary tomorrow, so if you subscribe, you'll be notified when we go live. Make sure to turn on that notification bell. Thank you for coming along, and we'd really appreciate if you could share your channel with friends. Tomorrow we have a big commentary team, so a lot of us are coming together. You came a bit late now, so it's just me, but earlier we had 3 or 4 people, and we're going to have that for the whole of tomorrow, commentating on the whole game. So if you don't want to, you can watch along with us, or you can watch us instead of the game, and we'll tell you what's happening, really. So thank you for subscribing. I think you have, because we've gained a sub. That's very nice of you. So if you want to, so the forecast isn't looking too good. Thank you, Siddhartha, for subscribing. There's not much else to say for today. I'm just waiting for 3 p.m. to let you know on what happens with the inspection. But obviously there's not much coverage, but tomorrow we will be doing ball-by-ball coverage. So make sure, when you subscribe, make sure you turn on that bell, because otherwise you won't be notified tomorrow when we go live. So if you turn on that bell, you'll be notified when we go live. So you'll be able to know when we're online and when we're... So you can watch the game with us and hear our analysis. There's quite a few of us joining. And anything else, you can share our channel with friends. That would really help. We're just small. We're just me and my friend, and then other cricket YouTubers I know, like Analog TV. We're all just mostly teenagers, but some other ones as well, like Parlin's Cricket TV. You might have heard of him. I did an interview with him. So we're all just trying to just grow our channels a little bit. And we just wanted to share our knowledge with the other people and grow our channels. So Siddhartha, did you come from Analog TV's channel, or are you just a new viewer that stumbled across the video? It just helps us know where our viewers are coming from to work on that. So I'll join you in 30 seconds after a quick ad break.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers All-Stars team. Is that they really got tired in the second half. So
Please remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel.
And our featured channels. Black Tick Iceway, Cricket Badges, Cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
So, the Cool Boy Superhuman, great channel.
Play for this. Alright, subscribe. It's a Cool Boy Superhuman.
Sorry, there's a bit of a stream delay, so I can't tell what you're saying yeah to. Do you mean like you came from Analog TV's channel? Or you're a new viewer, I'm not sure. But thank you for tuning in anyway. So as I said earlier, the inspection... oh, did it come up? Oops. I'll have to cut that out later. Oops. Anyway. Welcome back after that short ad break. Hello to viewers on Analog TV's channel as well. Make sure to pop all your questions you want me to talk about in the chat, and I will talk about them. Any questions you have? Yeah. We are approaching 3 o'clock now, so it's 3:28, and that is when we will get news on whether the covers are going to come off and we are going to have play, or whether we will not have play for later on. There's nothing else I really wanted to discuss. Unless you guys have some questions, pop them in the chat. I'll talk about them. Any other questions you have, just pop them in the chat. Any discussions you wanted to talk about the series, just pop them in the group chat, and we'll talk about them. Other than that, I'll just open up the forecast now. So the forecast currently, if I refresh the page, 97% chance of rain at 3 p.m, so that's not good. 92 and 75% chance at 4 and 5 respectively, but also we must consider that there's chances for thunderstorms as well, and maybe some lightning, so it's not good signs, but hopefully the weather can defy the forecast, and we can get a good game of cricket in. I can see that a few of you are in now. I would appreciate if you could put some thoughts or opinions on the series or just cricket in general in the live chat, and we can discuss them during the stream. That would be useful, just to sort of pass the time until 3 p.m. now, isn't it? So as you might see on Sky Sports, there's a bit of the replay from the first innings, I think it is, for West Indies' first innings. And just now I just saw Pope take that catch. That was really a great catch. I think probably the catch of the test match, I think. So, yeah. There's quite a few people in Analog TV's chat. So, if you are listening on Analog TV's channel, it's just me now. Analog's it's a bit late, so Analog TV Ethan had to go to sleep, but I can see that there's a few of you in there, so make sure to type your opinions, thought on the series or this match in the chat, and I will talk about them and discuss them until 3 p.m, when we will see an update on whether play is going to happen today. I'll probably finish early at 3 p.m, just so that we still and then we'll pick back up on tomorrow, and we'll cover an exciting final day. We have loads of commentary. We have loads of commentators who are going to help us out, including Ethan tomorrow, and a few other YouTubers and other personalities going to help us out tomorrow. And we're going to have a nice commentary team. So if you haven't already subscribed to mine and Ethan's channel as well, see that Ethan's gained a couple of subscribers from this. So I'd quite like it if you guys could head over to my channel. Ethan's put a link in the chat to my channel over there if you're watching on Ethan's channel. So just click on that link, make sure to subscribe, and crucially, you need to turn on that notification bell so you know when we go live tomorrow. Really appreciate if you could click that link in the chat and then go subscribe to my channel. It would really help us out. And yeah, that's it really. If you guys have any other questions or anything, just type them in the chat. That's it. And we'll just go to a quick ad break now on my channel, if you are watching on my channel. welcome back to the viewers on my channel who are returning from the ad break. So there's been no further developments really in terms of the cricket for today. I'm just going to check the my sources where the see what the news is on the play returning, and so the rain has stopped for about 30 minutes, and there is more dew on the way in terms of the forecast. There's a brief shower about 20 minutes away from Old Trafford, brightening up in Manchester. They may take tea break early, I don't know. And it started raining again at 2:24. So there's another band of showers that are going to pass over the ground soon. So we'll have to see what happens now. Another discussion is that Sibley was dismissed twice in this match in near identical ways. LBW caught on the crease playing across the line to a ball slanted into him. Is that like have teams started to find about? Or all the previous umpteen partners of Cook started well until the opposition sussed out his technical weakness? That's a really good point that I've seen from one of the sources, and I think that nip backer and the back of a length at the hip, plus his tendency to get struck against spin, get stuck, are all areas of mild concern, I think. Equally, he does average 45 in this series, so he is doing something right, but maybe for next time it might be something that teams will look to do to him. Maybe in the Pakistan series might be a tactic they look to work with. Other than that, there's an official announcement. There is a bit of blue sky over Old Trafford, but it's not looking great. Remember that we will have great commentary tomorrow for we'll have a great live stream going for tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Today will just be unfortunately we didn't get much play, did we, today? So it's just looking for what's gonna happen, and then we'll just see what happens from now. So we'll have to wait and watch and see what the turnout is at 3 PM. For viewers on my channel, I'm just going to show you now a new video that I'm premiering on my channel, and it will be available soon as a video, but I just wanted to show you guys early on before it's released on my channel. If you're viewing on Analog TV and you'd like to watch this channel, this video, click the link that Ethan has provided in the chat, and then you can join the stream to watch it. Otherwise, I'll just be a bit silent for a couple of minutes while this runs. Welcome back to viewers on my channel and on Analog TV's channel. Nice to see you in the chat. So make sure if you're on Analog TV's channel, either come over here and make a comment, or on Analog TV's channel, put it in the live chat as to what kind of topics you would like me to discuss now. So if you have any questions on how you want to discuss, on what you want to discuss until 3 p.m. when we see what's going to happen with the pitch inspection, then make sure to discuss with us. Make sure to pop it in the live chat, and I will talk about it. So the weather forecast, as you might have heard me say earlier, is not looking too good. 97% chance of rain, 4 o'clock, 75 at 5 o'clock. So the weather is not looking very good, although the rain has stopped for a short period on the The rain has stopped for a short period now before the inspection, and we will just have to see what happens. I will just check with my sources for more intel on what's happening right now. If you're watching on Analog TV, make sure to subscribe to his channel, and also maybe you might want to go into his channel and then go into channels, features channels, then you'll see my channel, the Cricket Badgers, there, or just search my channel or something like that. And then go on and subscribe and turn on the bell so that you don't miss it when we will be live streaming the last day tomorrow, which will hopefully be a really close day, and we'll have loads of commentators who will be commentating on that day. So make sure to be there, as it will be great fun, and if there's quite a lot of you, it'll be awesome. We can have loads of discussions on what's happening, and obviously you'll get ball by ball updates on what's going on in the game. So 3 of you on Analog TV's channel, so just come over and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see 3 more subscribers. That would be nice. But yeah, thank you. I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel as well. And there's not much else to say really. The inspection at 3, I'm just going to check sources for the details on what's happening, but there'll be no rain about after 4:30. Reckon someone who is on ESPN Cricket Info, a source in Manchester, they suggest. And yeah, so if they abandon the day, I'll report them to someone who will listen and sulk. I will probably be listening and sulking as well. But will it be bright and dry enough for the ground to be playable? That is an important question, because even though the ground, it may not be raining, the ground may not be suitable for a play, and especially the pitch as well. The drainage might not be good enough for them to restart. So that will be interesting to see what happens there. Interesting. So if we quickly discuss the Ireland in England 2020 series, England have announced their squad for viewers out there on Analog TV and my channel. So I'm just going to open the squad up here, and let's see who they have selected in their squad. So I'll just read it out for you guys. I'll just get it open after a short ad break on my channel. For those on Analog TV, you'll just have to bear with me for a minute. If you'd like to view ads and things like that, well, they're not actual ads, but, you know, promotions for channels that you might be interested in, my channel summary and a video that I just released, stuff like that, you can hop over onto my stream and check those out as well. So we'll just go to a quick ad, and then I'll return after a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the stream for viewers on my channel. For those on our analog TV, thanks for bearing with us. I'm back now with the squads loaded up, and here it is. So I'll read it out for you. Owen Morgan, captain. Moen Ali, Johnny Bairstow, Tom Banton, Sam Billings, Tom Curran, Liam Dawson, Joe Denley, Saqib Mahmood, Adil Rashid, Jason Roy, Reece Topley, James Vince, and David Willey. The reserves are Richard Gleeson, Lewis Gregory, and Liam Livingston. So obviously the notable absentees are Ben Stokes, Chris Wokes, Joe Root, Jofra Archer, and Josh Butler, Mark Wood as well. So many strong players who are not in the squad, but I think they're trying to experiment a little bit, look to the future. So I think that's why they've picked a squad in this way. There's not much else to say about it. Moen Ali will be captain, but I think earlier in the broadcast, where Will Burford was talking about the squad and said he wasn't happy with having so many old players such as Denley, sorry, I've lost myself. Denley, Bairstow, Ali, those kind of players. He's not happy to see those, and he'd rather have a few more younger players. And players, one notable absentee was Dawid Malan, and we debated this on the broadcast earlier when we had analog TV and Will Burford in the studio, and we debated that Joe Denley should probably not be playing, and what's his name? Sorry, I lost myself. And Dawid Malan should play in his absence, because Joe Denley's probably past his prime in T20 cricket, ODI cricket especially. So we felt that and some people in our chat, such as Pirate Thrill, I think it was one of our viewers, he also felt that Dawid Malan should have been in the squad as well. And another person that is surprising the squad, is Reece Topley. He's had quite a long time out of the England squad, so I find it very unusual, and he's probably past his prime as well. He's quite old, I think. So I'm not sure why he's in the squad, where they could probably pick maybe that I'd rather have an inexperienced person who's not ready for international cricket rather than Reece Topley, because we all know that he's not in the best 11, or probably not even in the best 13 or 14. And yet still he's in this squad, which I understand it's not a full strength squad. There are quite a few players missing, but still I do think he should have been not been in the squad, and they could have gone with someone younger option. Other than that, it seems quite a good squad, but considering that they're experimenting around and giving young players a chance, which is a good idea, especially since they've missed out on a lot of cricket. It would be good to start off with an international experience there. A couple of lads in there like Saqib Mahmood, Tom Banton, they're definitely players for the future to look out for. Other than that, we are approaching 3 p.m. when the pitching inspection will take place. So after that happens, I think we will probably stop these live streams, and we'll come back tomorrow with a full, mind you, packed commentary team. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Analog TV if you're watching on his, and subscribe to my channel as well, so that you're notified when we do the stream tomorrow. And you know that the stream is happening tomorrow, and we'll have a big commentary team to do the stream. Hi Arya Raj, if you are interested, then you could also join the commentary team tomorrow. I can email you the Zoom link, so if you are interested, pop that in the chat that I'm interested in, and I'll email you the Zoom link for tomorrow that we can use to stream the game. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions, then let me know, but that's pretty much it, really, for the stream. I'm just waiting on news from the pitch infection. I almost said infection. I'm waiting on news on that, and we'll see what the outcome of that is. If it does go ahead, I'm not sure. If there is rain, then they might delay the pitch inspection. But we'll have to see. Any inspections upcoming? There was meant to be one at 3, right? It's been pushed back given it's raining right now. So I think that probably means that's it for the stream for today. It's pouring now at Old Trafford. Is the new update that it is absolutely raining down in Old Trafford. That's the latest update. So it's apparently nail in the coffin time. So I think that's probably an apt time to end the stream. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. So I will end the stream for viewers on my channel, and for Analog TV. If he's still online, he'll end the stream, but otherwise it might just go on for blank for a bit, because obviously it's night time for him. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. We will have, I've probably said this so many times already, but we will have a massive full commentary team tomorrow. So turn on that notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and we will have the commentary tomorrow with varying voices, varying commentary. So stay tuned for that. We will be on tomorrow live, and it'll be a great thing because we have ball by ball and then analysis and different stuff. So it'll be really great. Unfortunately, we couldn't do all that today because there was no play, but I'm sure it will be a great experience. Even if you're watching the game on your TV, you can watch along with us and see what we have to say about the game while you're watching. And other than that, thank you for watching. Have a very good evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, whatever it is. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.